We are live on Shaggy TV for the Corn Belt Pro Late. Oh, excuse me. These are not Pro Late models. These are UMP modifieds. What are you thinking here, Shaggy? Oh man, need to get a little sip of the Pepsi here, get some caffeine in me, wake back up. As right now we're watching DJ Miller rip around in the 185, currently P3 on the charts. Only 6 guys here tonight so far, but man, we had a hell of a race last week at Cedar Lake, and I look forward to another good one here once again. Man, you put these drivers here on a short track, they do not disappoint. Look at how close that 5 got. He may have kissed the tires there, did Michael Lonis. That's a close one. Sit up here at the stand, or with the fans in the stands going down the back stretch. Here, get an overall view of the track here at Fairbury, otherwise known as Falls. Got a little over 5 minutes there, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here till we roll into racing this evening. Like I say, right now, only have 6 guys, not too sure if we're going to be getting any more of them or not. If not, we got 6 of the best here, so it's definitely not going to disappoint. Definitely going to be a good show here. If you're out there watching, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't miss a race. I do a lot of broadcasting. I broadcast for another company as well called the Virtual Grip Network. We do big team broadcasts, so it is a little more expensive, but definitely if you're looking to get, like, I mean, it's Ryan runs the cameras for us, a buddy of mine, and he does an amazing job. Has top shelf computer. I mean, it looks almost as much of a television broadcast as you can ask for. And me and my buddy Soup, my buddy Jeff, Ricky, sit up there and talk, and they do a great job over there at VGN, and me myself, I like to think I do an okay job, but man, it is really hard to jap my jaws here and change these cameras, because they do not change cameras or change drivers by themselves here. It's you gotta love having a cameraman and really appreciate a good cameraman. Is that 33 right now? Just working around the bottom. 96 here of William Hess. He's always a guy who you gotta watch for the win. Did get one more guy here. Brock Mosky got the trailer parked just in time here, and he's got the 3 machine out there, but they're gonna have to do some work on that thing. Involved in a first lap accident. It's Brock Mosky, so hopefully that's not an omen for things to come here, as Brock definitely does not want to have that kind of night. You know, while we're doing this here, I'm going to give you a little iRacing Insider. I do not like this camera. It did not load up my previous one, so we are going to move this. I like here at Fairbury, I like having an infield camera just like this. This is the perfect view to get nice and dizzy. Just watch the guys roll around here, is just trying to kill some time. That's a perfect caution camera though, when you slide her over there in the middle. These guys battling a little bit. This is William Hess and DJ Miller. I know that. You guys don't. Why don't I have this up for you? Worcester, Ohio man, trying to hold off the 9 of William, or we know it's a 96. Registered with a 9, got a 96 painted on it. There's a little over 2 minutes to go here until we do a little racing here this evening. Let's see this double deuce, Justin Doherty. Let's see how he's riding around here, running the middle right now through 3 and 4. It's really close to that backstretch wall. Good run going on the front stretch. Does it all over again. Real quick laps here. Only a little over 12 seconds. Currently, they're most of them actually are in the 13-second bracket. A couple of them are rolling off high 12s. Right now, it seems like I guess the real high 12s around a 12.8 is pretty good right now. One of the faster guys on track if you're still able to hit a lap like that currently. Dustin Reagan in the 33. Currently P2 on that time chart. Ahead of this man, William Hess, who's fighting with this man, DJ Miller. Giving us a little taste of racing action here this evening. You know, this is the best thing that could happen to these guys, really. You get to see, okay, well, it seems like you want the high side right now if DJ's rolling the bottom as well as he can, because the momentum guys are getting off that top shelf coming off the corner right now. It just seems to be a little too much for DJ Miller, and I believe that is Dustin Reagan, yes, in that 33 machine. Excuse me, I'm going to blow my nose a second. I sound a little different. I am getting over a little bit of a cold. It's fantasy draft weekend, so being around a bunch of people I'm normally not around. This normally leads to me getting sick here. Is practice is over and we will get ready to roll into qualifying for tonight's event here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Let's see who pulls out on the track first. Who's going to get the lovely camera? It looks like it's going to be the 33 of Dustin Reagan. So we'll ride around here with Dustin Reagan for lap number 1. He's having a little bit of connection issues, and man, that may not be good for Dustin Reagan. That's if he's blinking during his lap, it may not count. So hopefully he doesn't blink here. Let's see as he comes across the line. Michael Lonis steals the pole so far with a 12.5. Justin Doherty here. He comes to the line. What time does Justin have? Must have gotten the wall there on lap number 1. Is Mason Danger? DJ Miller moves up to P2. Michael Lonis, purple, sector 1. Is he going to improve slower in sector 2? No, it does not improve on that 12.5, but it still stands as of now. DJ Miller looking to improve here. He's slower through sector 1. Not going to improve slower. Let's check out William Hess here. William Hess slower here. That yellow, that's not good. He's not going to like that one. Improves there through sector 2, and that does move him up to P3. William Hess slow, though, through sector 1. Quicker through sector 2. Still going to stay at P3. That's going to do it for qualifying. Michael Lonis, DJ Miller, William Hess, Mason Dangerfield, Dustin Reagan, Brock Mosky, and Justin Doherty. Justin Doherty did have 3 laps in. Not sure if there was a little bit of a connection issue or what, but none of the times were counted. He may have touched the wall, which also, if you get any incident points in iRacing, the lap is not allowed. Prevents from wall riding corner cutting, stuff like that. So he either had a rough connection there for qualifying or tapped the wall. Just giving you the views that we can here from the scenic cameras. Hop up to the flag stand here. He's waiting for the guys to refuel up and roll into heat race number 1. Track looks pretty racy right now. You see, you basically got 2 grooves. It's going to be tough to get that bottom to work, but you do have 2 cushions right now. Man, my nose is getting stuffy. Excuse me while I blow my nose one more time. I sound so congested this evening. Man, I wish iRacing would somehow incorporate that board. I wish we could spin that board for inverts and stuff like that. That would be really neat. But hey, if you like iRacing and you like asphalt, at least we got rain, because that rain, man, wow, is that a game changer? It is a lot of fun. I'm a dirt racer through and through. I'm from Gettysburg, PA. I mean, I live 15 minutes from actually maybe about 20 minutes from Williams Grove, about the same from Lincoln Speedway, 45 minutes from Hagerstown, about an hour and a half from Port Royal. So I love me some dirt racing. Don't get me wrong. I got iRacing to be a dirt racer, but if you have not experimented with a group of friends and gone and run a 6-hour endurance race at Watkins Glen, somewhere where all of us redneck NASCAR guys at least have the track memorized, it really is a lot of fun. It's a good bonding experience. You can't go in with the attitude that you want to win unless you're top notch, but boy, are those team endurance races a lot of fun. And that rain element has really, really added to that fun. It's been an exciting last couple months on the asphalt side, but on the dirt side, we did get a new track. We got Oswego not too long ago. I actually, if you check my stream, I did just do a 100-lap race there for a cat rescue or a charity race. And, it kind of turns a little one lane at the bottom. I mean, as you would imagine, 100 laps starts to rubber up. But all in all, they're doing a great job here on the dirt side, really developing tire wear and just moving this all in all in the right direction. And speaking of the right direction, well, Michael Lonis, he's going to try to get us going in the right direction. As we're going to bring up the starting grid here for, I believe, the only heat. And then, they'll line up for the feature the way they finish here. But starting on the pole, the 5 of Michael Lonis, and his outside in the 185, DJ Miller. Inside of row number 2, William Hessen is outside in the 13, Mason Dangerfield. Row number 3, we got a row of all threes. Unbelievable. Row number 3 on the inside, the number 33, Dustin Reagan, into his outside, the 3K or the 3H, or is that an M? That's an M. I need to learn how to read. The 3M of Brock Mosky. Rounding out the field, the 22 of Justin Doherty. We'll roll around here one more time. Not ready to go just yet. Going to get a little bit of heat in those motors. The flagman throws up that finger, tells him one more time around. Pace car pulls off that 5 of Michael Lonis. Looks to bring us to the green flag here at Fairbury Speedway. What a jump from that 5 as we're underway. DJ Miller in the 185 looks low there in the middle of 1 and 2. Can't get a good enough run off the corner, but he's going to send it in. Maybe gets a little help from the 96 there of William S. No harm, no foul. They race on. William S to the outside in 1 and 2. Going down the backstretch. Can't get to the outside. He's got to stay right where he is, but DJ Miller trying to make the bottom work. Side by side with the 5 of Michael Lonis as we're 6 to go. DJ Miller looks low, side by side at the line. He's got it, and we've got a new leader with 5 to go. Michael Onis says, wait, not just yet, Shaggy. I'm going to throw a haymaker back of my own up top. He gets on the loud pedal, too close to call at the line. Side by side down the backstretch, DJ Miller gives Lotus no room. Lotus hard into the outside wall. He goes from first to third, now having a battle for fourth. Well, William S. turns the wick up for the lead. Contact between those front two. No caution yet. Brock Mosky in trouble. Michael Lonis still trying to hold on. He's gone from second to the back. DJ Miller holding on for his life here. 1.5 more times around for your leader, William S. Mason Dangerfield takes over P2. White flag. Car around. Justin Doherty to the inside. Michael Lonis pulls in the pits. He's had enough. William S. brings us to the checkers. He's your heat race winner, followed by the 13 of Mason Dangerfield, DJ Miller, Dustin Reagan, Michael Lonis, Justin Doherty, Brock Mosky. That'll be the way they end up lining up for the feature here this evening, but I believe we'll have a quick little warm-up session, and we're not going anywhere. We're going to be here for it. Give you some sights and sounds. And it's Fairbury American Legion Speedway. It's so tight. You know, you're going to have contact with your buddies. These guys are all friends. But man, you put people in a bull ring like this, you are asking for relationships to be strained and tested here. That is for sure. So we'll see as these guys start to click around what the lap times look like here for them. I would imagine those, higher 12s, maybe low 13s right now, and it looks like lower 13s. As a 13.29 is the fast time for William Hess, but you guys don't know that because I have it set to gap. I'm going to show you their times. Now at 12.8, William Hess does get into that range. Michael Lonis with a 12.6. Then hits the inside tire there has an issue, but Michael Lonis showing that he's got speed in that 5. Gonna have to really fight to get up there is William Hess, the guy we're looking at right now. He is gonna start on the pole after winning the heat. William Hess, we know how good he is in a UMP modified, very tough to hang with. And you gotta think, unless, somebody figures something out, this guy is going to be tough to beat once again here. So if you're out there watching, let us know who you're rooting for. Let us know how the stream looks. I did another league earlier. I talked about that 100-lapper. Well, before that, they had a 50-lapper. Man, my quality was not that good. The stream kept freezing. This one seems to be excellent. Perfection. Perfect so far. I don't want to jinx myself. I think I figured out the numbers I needed here. Dustin Reagan not going to put a lap in and warm up, so only 6 guys showing up there. And well, we're going to get ready for 35 laps here at Fairbury Speedway. Starting on the pole, the 9 of William Hess, and is outside the 13 of Mason Dangerfield. Inside of row number 2, the 185 of DJ Miller, and is outside the 33 of Dustin Reagan. Inside of row number 3, the double deuce of Justin Doherty, and is outside the 5 of Michael Lonis. Rounding out the field this evening, the 3 of Brock Mosky. William Hess, no stranger to victory lane, 35 laps away from parking there again. Michael Lonis had speed, got caught up in an incident there in the heat, and you got to think he's going to be on a tear to try to get back up front. But with a smaller field, may not have a lot of cautions here this evening, and, well, he's going to have to get a move on and going to have to pass him all the hard way as pace car goes down pit road. We roll through 3 and 4 for the final time, and William Hess brings us to the green flag as we're underway at Fairbury American Legion Speedway. 96 able to float up in front of Mason Dangerfield, who had to get on the binders there. You saw him snap around. Quick little contact. Michael Lonis from 6th to 3rd in a hurry. Somebody is on fire on the bottom. Boy, oh boy, he's got that thing steaming on the bottom. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Powering on by that 13 of Mason Dangerfield. Mason trying to counter back with a good run off the corner, but Michael Lonis has it at the line. That 5 just whipping it around, really punching that brake to get it to snap. Look at him get it to twist around that tire, really riding that inside groove. William Hess, a lane up from the 5, gets a better run off corner exit. But Michael gets it back here as well. Now Michael, he's going up to that top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Gonna see if there's any speed up there too. Brock Mosky back here on the outside, looking to get around Dustin Reagan. Is Dustin Reagan fighting on the inside, trying to get around DJ Miller. Gets a little sideways on corner entry, and well, now battle for the lead. Michael Lonis looking underneath the 9 of William S. Too close to call at the line. Coming out of turns 2. Michael Lonis throws it into 3 and 4. He's got it clear. Can he slide up in front? But William S. going to counter back with a little slider of his own. Michael Lonis down the backstretch, counters back. Slide job after slide job. These guys are testing each other's strength right now. Big send from the 96 of William S. Michael Lonis has to get on the binders and counter back. He's going to send it back up. The 96 of William S. comes back looking for more. Back and forth, back and forth. Who you got? Close your eyes, throw a dart. William Hess, man, not giving up. That 5, ooh, he's able to counter back under. That was a close slide job. These guys are having a lot of fun. Man, oh man, can't take our eyes off this for 1 second as William S. still trying to hang with that 5, but Michael Lonis may have the power to stay in front now as he is smooth sailing up on the top. No more chance for sliders. Williams going to have to reel him back in. DJ Miller in that final podium spot, but for how long? Mason Dangerfield in the 13, trying to build up momentum on the top shelf. Oh, they both get into the wall going down that backstretch, but it looked to affect DJ Miller a lot more than it did Mason Dangerfield. As Mason Dangerfield lets go on board all over the tail end of DJ Miller. We enter turns 3. Mason Dangerfield fighting a real loose race car there in the center. Maybe over throttled it a little bit. You want to use that gas to turn the car, but you don't want to lose that much speed. You don't want to lose that much grip. Let's see what he does here again. Much better through the center of the corner. Gonna get a big run, and DJ Miller shuts the door. Oh, Mason, he's gonna have to counter and look underneath the next time DJ goes up and shuts the door, or he's gonna have to give him a little shove there, let him know who's boss, because that 13 of Mason Dangerfield, he's got speed right now, but man, just can't find a way around. Back up front, not missing a thing. The lead has stayed about the same. Michael Lonis holding around that half-second gap over the 9 of William Hess. William Hess just sitting there like a snake waiting to strike in the grass. This battle is really heated up. Mason Dangerfield to the outside, going down the front stretch. Still there going down the back stretch as we've got a new Man in P3 at the line. No, not just yet. Mason Dangerfield trying to fight as hard as he can here. Just not a lot of grip on that top shelf as the cushion is really thinned up, but he's got it at the line. New man on that final step of the podium. It's the 13 of Mason Dangerfield. At 9 of William S. He's got the gap down to 3/10. He's right there. One Michael Lonis mistake, and we may have a new leader. Is that it? Michael Lonis touches the front stretch wall, or the back stretch wall, excuse me. Not enough for William S. to throw a move. William all over Michael Lonis. Has beat him before, would love to do it again as the 5 maybe struggling for a little grip right now, and this seems to be the part of the race when the 96 comes in, but caution is out on the racetrack. Mason Dangerfield brings out the yellow flag. He was riding around in P3 at the time. Let's see what happened to Mason Dangerfield. Goes up, gets in the wall, going down the backstretch, goes for a big ride. DJ Miller does an amazing job of keeping it off of him, but hitting that opening. Brock Mosky nowhere to go, and oh, Mason Dangerfield, does he land on all fours? No, he doesn't. Man, that's going to be tough for Mason Dangerfield. Maybe a possibility they extend this and let him tow and get out here. So don't be surprised if we have a little bit of a longer caution. These guys are pretty cool about that. They like to get everybody on the track. So wouldn't be surprised if we see that again, but I also wouldn't be surprised if I was wrong. And, well, I am. Pace car's in the pits. We're getting ready to go back racing as the 5 of Michael Lonis. He's got 9 more laps here. Or no, okay, excuse me. They just let the pace car pull way ahead. That's what happened. Okay. Pace truck is still on there. They just let it pull way ahead. They probably will wait for Mason here. Make sure he gets out on the track. Good deal. Good sportsmanship from everybody involved. Michael Lonis right now. He is feeling the heat. Look, Mason Dangerfield back out on the track here with us, so should be getting ready to go green, I'd imagine. This time by, those lights may go off as they do. And we will bring him to the green flag next time by. And we'll have 9 to go when we take the green flag here at Fairbury American Legion Speedway. As Michael Lonis with a great jump in that 5. William S. Hopefully he got that fishing rod out and hooked it to the 5 because he's got to reel him in here. Not a lot of time here at this bull ring. We're already down to 8 to go. Good run on the top shelf from William S. He really made up ground there on entry. He's entering in about a half a car length higher than Michael Lonis and not having to yank that car in there as much, really using that cushion to help it turn and making up a lot of ground on corner entry here as we roll into 3 and 4, coming to 6 to go this time by. Battle for the final podium spot. DJ Miller still holding on, but Dustin Reagan in that 33. He really wants some here as he is trying to find a way around, really driving it in deep. In the outside wall, and man, that may be all she wrote for that 33. Back up front, the 96 of William Hess. Here he comes. Big send into 3 and 4. Michael Lonis tried to counter back, but got a little sideways. Gonna throw it up, gonna keep it down in the middle for now. William S. New leader as we enter 3 and 4. Who's got it at the line? Michael Lonis committed to the bottom. William S. stole it away with 3 to go. Michael doesn't want to give up that easy, but man, William S. hooking up on that top shelf flag. Man's got 2 fingers in the air 2 more times around. We go down the backstretch. William Hess praying this thing stays green here as he rolls through 3 and 4. White flag in the air one more time around. Michael Lonis sends it in deep into 1 and 2. Not going to be close enough to make a move. Final time through 3 and 4. The 9 of William S. starts first, finishes first, gets it done again. Michael Lonis, the dreaded P2, just can't get away from it. DJ Miller rounds out the podium. Mason Dangerfield, Justin Doherty, Brock Mosky, and Dustin Reagan round out the field as you watch the grid or the finishing results roll over on the top of your screen. We'll just bring it up here for everyone. Mason Dangerfield not able to get back on that podium spot, but able to get back up to P4. Good recovery. As we will give these guys a quick minute to catch their breath here. And we will see if we can't get this man, DJ Miller, to talk to us up here in the booth. As looks like we have him here. DJ Miller, Shaggy up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Hey, how's it going, Shaggy?
Hey, pretty good, man. It seemed like, you had your hands full. You stayed pretty committed to that bottom, but you were able to make it work. Why stay committed to the bottom? Was the top just too treacherous?
I just thought I'd make too many mistakes up top, and I thought it was a safe spot for me to stay down low. And it seemed to be working for me. I was keeping up with them, seeing them up there slicing and dicing. Thought maybe I could take advantage of something, but we just held our own right there in third. We'll take that. These are some pretty good guys out here, pretty good drivers. So I'm happy to finish third.
Yeah, hell yeah, they are, DJ. I mean, and, you're about 10 laps away from that middle really coming back in. Is not a lot of cars here tonight, so the cushion lasted up top. But, man, you made a lot of speed rolling that middle, and, you're able to get on the podium here again. It's got to feel good, DJ.
Yeah, yeah, that was a pretty good finish for us tonight, and yeah, it was good racing with Mike, and Mike's the guy to beat, so that's who we're looking for.
Well, the Worcester, Ohio native, man, you park it on the podium. Brad Sweet would be proud of you. Who you want to thank, man?
Oh, got to thank Mike for setting me up with all this stuff and just having a blast doing it, and thank my wife for putting up with all this stuff out here, and yeah, just having a good time, man.
Amen. Don't ever forget to thank the wife, because I'll tell you what, my wife laying back there in bed, I know she hears me doing this, and she's got to work tomorrow. So I love my wife too. Can't do this without them, that's for sure. But hell of a job, DJ. Looking forward to a lot more of these, my man. Congratulations.
All right, Shaggy. Thanks, man.
Now we're going to move up here to P2. Man, Michael, it's almost same story, different day here. You guys toe-to-toe sliders back and forth, man. You were real quick there early on. What could you have changed at the end?
I think I used a lot of my stuff up getting from the. I mean, I got up there in a hurry, so that's really not a good. I don't want to make an excuse, but
yeah, P3 in one lap. So we noticed that. That was a hell of a move there on the opening lap, dude. That was impressive.
Yeah, I was kind of pissed off from the heat race, so took off hot and got into 1 and 2. Felt good. 3 and 4 felt real good, and I knew I was a better car early, and then I kind of got into defense mode there on the restart, and then William threw that slide job, and I spun the tires, and that was all she wrote. So I didn't have enough lap. There was like 5 to go when he threw it in there, and I smoked the tires coming up off. And if you go back and watch, I just smoked them, and then I didn't have enough real estate to go up, and we raced clean the whole race, and I'm not going to park it on his nose, and he raced me clean when I was trying to get around him, and I was going to do the same. So, like I said, I smoked the tires coming off of, I think it was turn 2, and that was all she wrote. The bottom had a little bit coming back, and I think if it was a 40-lap race, we would have came back on the bottom, but just didn't have the time. And a little bit of driver error and good move by William. He got aggressive there, and it paid off.
I just realized what I was talking to you right there. I wasn't coming over the broadcast, but you know what I said, Michael.
Yeah.
That was dude, all in all, man, impressive first lap. And I mean, you gave us a hell of a show there in the middle. You guys going back and forth and battling again there at the end. But you talked about it. We saw it. I mean, when you tried to throw that counter, it just smoked the tires, and really that was the last chance you had. But hell of a job at P2, man. Again, who you want to thank?
I got to thank Longhorn Amusements. They're coming on board. I actually got a real car last weekend, and so shout out to them. OVDTR, True Form Race Products, High Point Firearms, I Race Dirt Memes, and Dice Race Designs, Ghost Energy, all them guys that helped me out and sticking around with me. And thank you for doing this, and all the guys that show up and race with us each week, and people watching. Yeah, hopefully, I thought tonight was gonna be our night. We definitely fast all night. Just one little mistake and cost us. So give a shout out to my wife Abby and everybody at FML STC and Majula Sea Speed Shop. Try again next week.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you now because I scared Michael earlier. I was having stream issues, and he'll know this guy. Big shout out to Patrick Spangler's the one who saved the day for us. Michael told me what was
Yeah.
wrong with my stream
Nice.
settings. So Patrick Spangler, man, a hero even when he's not here. But great run,
Yeah,
Michael, and
he's definitely my hero all the time.
100%. But great job, Michael. Looking forward to you getting to that top step, man. It's coming.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, we'll get there. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Good run by Hess. Like I said, a lot of respect between me and him. We've been racing each other for a long time, and it definitely shows. So
Yeah, man.
Yeah, congrats on the win, and looks like we're gonna have a good points battle here in the rest of the 3 races I think we got. So yeah, give her hell.
Well, looking forward to it, Michael. Good luck next week, my man.
All right, thank you. Take care.
We're gonna move up here, and we're gonna find the winner, William Hess. William, well, you went toe to toe with Lonus there at the midpoint of the race, but what was the move there? Were you just going to let him drive his stuff off and relax, or did you just have the quicker car at the end? What was the plan?
And once we got that caution, I was hitting the cushion really good there before it came out. So I stayed up there, and I was starting to catch him right when that caution came out. So I stayed up there, and I got up and under him one good time, and I was like, I gotta make a move now, or I'm not gonna have one. So I threw it in deep, and I just took off with it.
Yeah, literally, you don't see this, but literally, right as you're talking about it, you were describing exactly what you did. I mean, we just watched the pass, and what was it about that? I mean, I talked a little bit about it during the race. You were entering about a half a groove higher than him in the corners, and was that just the trick there? Go up there, hit that cushion, and let it hook up?
Yeah, this falls cushion is crazy. If you hit it real good, you'll either get a bunch of speed coming off, or you'll tear the wall down on exit. So it's it's really just a hope and pray type of thing, and I guess it was just on our side on that one.
Yeah, I mean, another win for you here. You got to feel good about this point situation, William. If you can just, even
Yes,
if
sir.
you finish second to Michael, if you can just keep him right there on your relative, I mean, you're looking real good, man. But congratulations, another big win. Who you want to thank?
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I want to thank Michael Onus for putting this whole league on, and you for streaming it and everything. And man, I got a new guy on board this weekend, Print Masters, Tristan Rucker. So I appreciate him for coming on board with us, and I want to thank King's Machine Service, Pike Street Lanes, Tolly's Car Care, CF Martin, and Rucker Motorsports.
Well, hell of a job, man. This might as well build a chair here on this top step of the podium. You're becoming pretty comfortable here. Congratulations, William.
Hey, I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. We'll see you.
And that's your winner, William Hess. And, once again, he does it. I mean, started first, but really had to work for it in that 96. Michael Lonis gave him all he could handle. And, one little hiccup from that 5 when he tried to counter back. He's going to be kicking himself for that one. But when you go back and study here, you gave him a good race. And all in all, it's a hell of a points day for them both. And that's the real kicker for Michael, trying to run William down in points. But all in all, great racing here tonight in the Corn Belt UMP Modified Series, and we will be back with more of it next Tuesday night here on Shaggy TV. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't miss a thing. I'm Zach Chapman, signing off. Have a good evening.